Hi there everyone, this is Melissa from DJ Event Planner. Today we're going to go over the changelog topics for January 15th, 22nd, and 29th of 2018. Let's begin. First, these are the features that we've added to the software during this update. We've added a custom memo field as an option to include on the event list. To see this, go to Setup, Application, Event List. And you will see that you now can choose custom memo fields as an option to move from the left to the right. We've added a setting to disable the message inbox counter at the top navigation menu. To see this, go to Setup, Application, General, Inbox Messages. Untick here to not show the number of inbox messages on top navigation bar. You will have to refresh your screen for the change to take place. We've added a setting to hide the following for the employees on the event display pages. In the Employees Permissions tab, we've added some options to hide the following information from the employees on the event details pages. You can find these by going to Setup, Application, Employees, Permissions. You will see these in the Event Details View section. Inquiry source, booking process dates, packages, add-ons, and contract notes. We've added a new merge tag for employee-based email templates that will show the date, location, start time, and end time. To see these, go to Setup, Emails, click on the Employees box, choose Email Template, merge tags at the bottom, and you'll see that you can add the merge tag to the template. The newer version of the Instant Quote now allows you to add quantities to add-ons. This is not available in the Instant Quote Classic version. Go to Website Tools, Instant Quote, Settings, to the Add-ons tab, find your add-on and click Edit. You can add a minimum, maximum, and default quantity for quantities if you wish. If quantities are enabled, you can leave the quantity amount fields blank to not set a forced value. If you're using the static code for the new Instant Quote, you will need to update your Website Tools coding. In document templates, we've added a warning for documents that contain a non-secure link if on an SSL server. If you hover over the paddle lock icon on the right-hand side, you will see the warning message. We've also added the document template ID number to the documents list page. And we've also added the email template ID number to the email list page. We've added a setting to allow the Plan My Event button to be removed from the client portal by going to Website, Client Logon, Settings, and then down to Features. These are the options you can choose to display or not display in your client portals. There is now a setting to select which event status values are shown on the Employee Availability pop-up window. To find this, go to Setup, Application, Event Status, Employee Availability Event Status Options in the bottom right. And finally, we've added employee-based scheduled emails to the Scheduled Email Report. Go to Reports, click on Scheduled Emails. This will now show the scheduled emails of employee-based emails. Next, let's talk about the changes that were made to the software. The mail inbox wasn't displaying messages if they were more than 48 months old. This caused an issue with the unread counter and the ability to mark them as read or delete them as not possible. This has now been resolved. The developers have also sped up the page processing time for events with a large number of staff assigned. This would only affect companies with a large number of employees, like 100 or more. This increased the speed to load event edits and details and possibly event reports. Booking helper settings were updated to hide the event type options if they were not needed. To see this, go to Setup, Application, Booking Helper, choose your helper, then click Edit. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, you can make changes to show only certain event types here. We've added a prominent warning about not using scheduled email systems to send out mass email. To see this, go to Setup, Emails, Email Template, and then go to the Scheduling tab. For our clients who use Authorize.net, we have slightly changed how the response text is displayed from Authorize.net when a client makes a payment. Go to Website Tools, Payment Gateway, Authorize.net option. This is where you set up your payment page information and API if eligible. If there is an error, we will now show the full error message from Authorize.net. If you have a client with an issue when making a payment, you should ask them for the error message on the screen. This will help you when you contact Authorize.net to see why a transaction failed. As a precaution, the response from Authorize.net will be server logged. No identifying or sensitive information is stored. However, it can assist the support team when dealing with any issues that arrive. There are now two types of instant quotes. Quote type 1 is when a customer generates a quote but does not request information. And quote number 2 is when they generate a quote and request information. Going forward from today, these are now displayed differently within the DJEP inbox. A quote without a request for information is marked as a new quote generated and will have a gray new box next to it. A quote with a request for information will have a red new box next to it. And in the likelihood of receiving a lot of quotes, we now have two Mark All Quotes as red buttons. These correspond to the two types of quotes found within your inbox. Gray quotes are new quote generated messages, and the red quotes are requested info quote messages. If you have any questions, please feel free to post on the support forum. And finally, here are the items that were fixed on January 15th, 22nd, and 29th of 2018. As always, you can find the latest updates to our changelog by logging into your DJ Event Planner account and clicking on the support button on the left-hand menu.